All right, you guys know what time it is. It's coffee time. Early in the morning. I don't drink coffee every day, and I'm also not a legit coffee person. I drink all my coffee with creamer. I don't like the taste of black coffee, it's kind of nasty. Something about making coffee in the morning, it just inspires me. I've actually been playing like lo-fi hip hop music in the background, specifically Lush Lo-Fi, along with this lo-fi channel my wife and I started that'll be linked down below, really to just feel the space and just make me feel more inspired and motivated to create. What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jossie, and in today's video, we're gonna be talking about the 5 reasons why I love being a software engineer. I've made a bunch of videos about computer science and software engineering. Now be sure to link those playlists in the description box. Also made quite a few videos talking about like 5 reasons why you shouldn't become a specific type of developer, which is why I decided to make a more positive video talking about doing what I love as a software developer and hopefully inspiring you to do the same. Okay, so this light is clearly, it's too bright. It's kind of distracting, so I'm gonna bump that brightness down a little bit. All right, so ultimately, I wanted to just take a brief moment to highlight the 5 reasons why I love software engineering, which are probably the reasons why the industry is so popular and why so many people want to become a developer. Thank you to Tech for sponsoring this video. Before we continue, I want to let you know that there are timestamps, so I wanted to break this video up into really 5 chapters, or at least that's the technical term of the YouTube feature, where you can see the timestamps integrated into the video. One of the best things that software development has to offer is its flexibility. One of the main things I talk about or ask a recruiter if I'm looking into a job or interviewing for it is the flexibility to be able to change roles, the flexibility to be able to work from home, work remotely. The reason being is because we spend so much time at our desk, whether you're working from home or in the office programming. It's important to be able to have the flexibility to enjoy the things that you love outside of work, along with the flexibility to work away from the office if you have to tend to something at home, or you just want to have the ability to travel but not use up all your PTO, along with being able to visit friends and family and be able to work in other locations. I remember there was this time where I literally got invited to Switzerland. It was just such an amazing opportunity. The trip was gonna be 12 days from like the day I got the phone call. And I remember telling my senior manager that I had this really cool opportunity and I'd love to be able to take vacation and go on this trip, even though it's pretty short notice. 12 days isn't horrible, but I remember feeling so good about having the flexibility to travel, and when really dope opportunities arise where you gotta go out of the country in a few days or in a week's notice, being able to do that and also be able to work wherever this opportunity takes me for a specific amount of time. It's so funny because I only used like 1 day of vacation, but I was gone for like 3 days. That's because 1, my senior manager trusted that I would get the work done, but 2, as a software engineer, you have the ability to work from anywhere as long as you have Wi-Fi. I also worked on the weekend to make up for the time I missed, but that's an example of the flexibility that a lot of other industries don't offer. We can thank a lot of that to version control and being able to work, across the world and being on the same team, writing code for a company or an app you're developing. It's really flexible. I don't think it gets any more flexible than that. Before we continue this video, I just want to take a moment to talk about Tech and their new PowerEdge monitor stand with modular USB-C multifunction docking station. Tech has created a number of products that are just beautifully crafted and design, but they're also really functional, solving a lot of those problems that people, especially who are Mac users, have to deal with on a day-to-day basis. The Flugio Power Edge is one of those outstanding innovations that they've created and are looking to fund. I'll be sure to link their campaign in the description box. I've actually been using the Power Edge monitor stand and docking station for quite some time, and let me tell you, this monitor stand is perfect for you Mac users who are tired of dongles, along with those of you who want to clear up your workspace. By having less cables, give your monitor a little bit of height with a stand, but also having the functionality of attaching and detaching the USB-C hub so you could, take it on the go. At first, when I looked at their product, I couldn't believe that it was so minimal but also functional. As a creator, I appreciate all the ports in one central location. You got VGA, HDMI, Ethernet, USB-C, USB 3.1, SD, and TF card reader and audio. If you want to learn more about the Flugio Power Edge, the world's first monitor stand and USB-C docking station, check out the campaign below along with the Kickstarter page. And you can also sign up for the newsletter so you can be updated on campaign goals along with discounts and more information. If you like this product at all, why not pledge or, at least check out the page, sign up for the newsletter, because this is a really cool, innovative product that I actually really enjoy using. It's made my workspace a lot less cluttered and you don't have to deal with those annoying dongles. Thanks again to Flugio Tech for sponsoring this video. Outside of the flexibility of working in a different location, I know that doesn't matter because a lot of you all may want to be in the office. I know I'm someone that really enjoys being in the office, but I actually really have enjoyed the benefits of working from home. Feels like remote at this point, but also the flexibility to change careers, to grow in your career, create new jobs based on what you're working on. As a software developer, we know that there are a multitude of career paths you can go through, or different types of software development. You have mobile, full creativity. I mean, I'm a creative, and not just with filmmaking, but in the code I write, in the projects we create, and how we develop them. Contrary to what some people think software developers do, never talking to people, in solitude, boring, programming, looking at the screen all day, it's actually a quite creative job. I mean, the most popular companies in the world are tech companies like Apple, Google, Facebook, Amazon, Airbnb, and so many more. These companies were founded by small groups of people or one person with an idea, and then they took that idea, translated it into code, and then something tangible that people could use. Ultimately, that's the beauty of software engineering, having this idea that maybe solve a problem you may have, which probably thousands of other developers are having, and taking that idea, translating it to code, and building something tangible that people can use out in the real world. Man, that's good. Whenever I drink coffee in my videos, I always feel like Peter McKinnon. All right, opportunity. The main reason why I became a computer scientist and got interested in writing code was because of opportunity. The funny story is, when I was younger, I used to want to be like a lawyer or like an ESPN analyst. And of course I had hoop dreams too. But my dad used to always say like how many lawyers run employed. But then just talking about like how difficult it is going into something like communications and being like really successful and having a stable job, ultimately just having a stable job. And he used to be like, you should be an engineer or like a nurse or a doctor, something in STEM. And I'm very grateful to him for that. I'm sure he's watching this video. Thanks, Dad, for that. Really appreciate it. But the software development industry actually offers a lot. We're pretty spoiled, like we're really spoiled within the software development world. I mean, some companies have like free breakfast, lunch, dinner, an amazing environment to work in, along with being able to go to conferences for free and having stipends when you go on these conferences, and to meet all these amazing people, and go to Denver or like Seattle or somewhere, San Francisco, London, New York City, to learn more about software development and to take those things you learned, apply them to your company, each other developers that didn't get a chance to go to those conferences. The opportunities are really endless when it comes to software development because, software kind of makes the world go around. Could you imagine mailing in a job application or needing to call every company you owe a bill to, or not having internet or smartphones? It's quite barbaric. The job market is also really great, continues to grow. Obviously, everyone is investing in the digital space. Companies need facelifts on their websites and applications. There's competition, who has the best product, who offers the best services, who has the best customer service, who has the best user experience. Then there's so many people investing in software because we solve problems through code, right? It is what it is. I'm not gonna spend too much time talking about salary, but we all know that salary is important, especially if you're working a job for 40 hours. It better be worth your while. And we also know that software development pays pretty well. It may take some time to get to where you wanna get, but ultimately once you have, X amount of years underneath your belt, or you work, got a job at a specific company, you're going to make a really good salary, even 6 figures. According to Glassdoor, for a software engineer, the average salary is $92,000. Salary is important. It may not be the most important thing, but that's easy to say when you're in an industry that already pays well. At that point, you're just trying to figure out which opportunity is best for you. Also, software development can really improve the quality of life. If you're looking to make a career change because you're tired of like dead-end jobs, tired of not making enough money, wanting to have more opportunity, software development is definitely the way to go. But understand this, that it is challenging and it will take some time, but it is worth it. All right, last but not least, community. I actually really enjoy the quirky software development community. We have an open source community, which is an amazing way to innovate collectively through code. We have so many organizations that invest in people's ideas to make dreams come true that will help the world in some capacity. We also have amazing creators on YouTube and other platforms where they share their experiences, how to become a better developer, how to become a developer, along with tutorials to help you, brush up on some skill sets or just to improve the current skill sets that you have. Honestly, guys, I love it. I know I have videos about 5 reasons why you shouldn't do this and do that. Those videos are really to raise awareness of like the negative sides of software development or a specific type of software development, but ultimately I love this field and I wouldn't change anything. If I could do it all over again and go to college, I would still major in computer science. Only thing different I do is more side projects. So that concludes this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it at all. Comment down below 5 reasons why or some reasons why you enjoy software development or why you aspire to be a software developer or engineer. Subscribe to the channel. I love for you all to become part of the fam. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you can know right away when I release a video. I definitely try to respond to everyone that's commented within the first hour or so. Once again, thank you to Flujotech for sponsoring this video. And as always, have a blessed rest of your week. Peace.